Hello everyone, my name is Mahesh Hemnani. I'm a director of a company called as SR Group of Companies based in Hyderabad. Hope you all are keeping well. I understand the situation of COVID-19 has kept us away from the schools and colleges. So here I am to give you an important update about what can be done making the children sit at home. How could we connect them to the teachers? The most important part is children sitting at home would not like to use devices for a longer time. They are interested to use the devices for the shorter time, and even the parents are not willing to give the gadgets to their children. So in this duration, what do we need to do? We have got 4 important applications which would actually make the children learn online with the help of their gadgets at their home. The first most important thing that children need to understand is online education is not an easy job. Even the parents need to understand that online education is not that easy. There is very much of hardship involved by the teachers, by the school management and the students. This could also be a result of one-way communication. Most of the principals today, the teachers today, have a question mark in their mind. What is the best platform for an online education? There are free applications, there are so many applications. Which is the most appropriate application to be used for the online teaching platform? So here we go. Today I would explain you about the four most important applications which could be used for the online teaching. So I hope most of you understand that everyone today is behind the Zoom, the Google Meet, the Zoho, and there are many applications which are available. But do you understand what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages of these applications? Are they secured enough? Are they catching your data? Are they actually really worth and giving the right experience to the teachers? Now, today we are going to discuss about the 4 important applications, and these 4 important applications are called as Microsoft Teams, Zoho Showtime, Zoom and Google Meet. According to me, these are the only 4 applications which can be used for the school communication and school online teaching. The first application which we're going to talk about is called as Microsoft Teams. I hope you've heard about Skype. Earlier we used to use Skype for a video conferencing with a limited number of people. We could call them 15 to 20 people, and this Skype's latest version is called Microsoft Teams. This was being launched in 2017, and this works integrated with Microsoft 365 Office. You need to have a Microsoft account to access this Microsoft Teams to get a paid full version of this. So now let's discuss what are the advantages of Microsoft Teams. The Microsoft Teams is a web application, a video conferencing application, which gives you many advantages. But do remember, Microsoft is not that easy. But the first most important thing, the advantages. What is the first advantages? The admin, the teachers, and the creation of the masters. Like if I want to create, the teachers panel can be created. I can create the admin for the students. The material sharing can be done very easily with Microsoft. And the most important thing is live sessions of the mobile can be taken with this Microsoft application. I have told you 3 important advantages. Now talking about the 4th advantage of Microsoft. The 4th advantage of Microsoft is user blocking. You can block a particular child if or a person or user whom you wish not to allow them into the session. Then you have got screen sharing. You could actually share the screen with the third party and show them which class are you taking. And the next important advantage of this Microsoft is you have a chat facility. A teacher or a professor can chat with the students when they are online teaching them. Then the most common advantage which most applications give is live streaming with the students. That is what we call that a live video can be, a teacher can take a live video and it can stream among the students. Then the next important thing is Two-way communication. The student can speak to the teacher and the teacher could speak back to the student, explain the subject, explain the program, what she wants to teach, and you have a two-way communication. And the most important thing, what a teacher wants today is, a teacher wants live material sharing. I am teaching a subject, I should have an option to share what I am teaching. That advantage is available in our Microsoft Teams application. Now, the disadvantages. Every application has advantages and disadvantages. So the disadvantages of Microsoft is there is a particular limitation for the session duration. You have limits for the session duration is not as it is with the other applications. Now, you have got a disadvantages. You can't create a poll or an examination for the Microsoft, because when you want to take a test or conduct a test, you need to create a poll and you need to create an examination for the students. This facility is not there in the Microsoft. The next thing is, how many students have attended the session of the teacher is not available in Microsoft. You don't have an attendance report of the particular students who have attended. Then you don't also have the individual statistics of the students, how much time they have attended, whether they were attentive, whether their screens were on, off, what they have done is not available in Microsoft. And the overall session statistics is also not available with Microsoft. The total number of students participated, the number of students who have attended, individual statistics, overall statistics, all these are not available in the Microsoft Teams application. So I have told you about the advantages, I have told you about the disadvantages of Microsoft Teams. Now, you would be asking me a very important question. What is actually the commercials of Microsoft application, the Teams? Is it free or do I have to pay for it? Absolutely right question. The first thing is, it is not free. Only the demo session is free. And the next thing is, you have to be a part of the Microsoft 365 application. You need to pay for it. And how much do I need to pay for it? The application cost per teacher per month is approximately 250 rupees. I am not sure, the price would vary from a particular individual and from a particular organization. It varies from an organization to organization and a person to person. The approximate price of this is, students don't pay for it, a teacher needs to get enrolled into Microsoft Teams, and 250 rupees per month would be the charges for using this Microsoft Teams application. Okay, so now we're also going to talk about the second most important thing which I was telling you is Zoho Showtime. What is Zoho Showtime? The Zoho Showtime company was established in 1996, and this Zoho Showtime product was in the market from 2017 onwards. What is Zoho trying to give you through their application Zoho Showtime? Zoho Showtime is an application for web conferencing. It is an application which is used for online training, teaching, and web conferencing. The most important thing what you need to know about Zoho, Zoho is not as complicated as Microsoft Teams. It is very user friendly. I could also use a word, it is teacher friendly, it is admin friendly. The most important thing which you need to understand with Zoho is, Zoho gives you many advantages, and Zoho is the only application among the 4 applications which gives you online poll, it gives you a test, and it gives you an individual statistics. So let us talk about the advantages of Zoho. The first most advantage of Zoho is the admin and the trainer and the member creation, the user creation can be done very easily. The second option is, you have an invite option in Zoho which you could send by an SMS, by a WhatsApp, and you could directly send by an email to the user, and they can actually get enrolled into the Zoho Showtime. And the third most important thing is, the access of Zoho is by a click. When you send an invite to the student, by a click they would immediately join into the Zoho Showtime. Then the most important thing what a teacher needs is, the teacher would require material sharing option, what she is teaching, which we found that is available in Zoho Showtime. And the next important thing is, the creation of an exam, a test, and a poll can be created in Zoho Showtime. You could create exams, tests based on the topic, and children would give answers through the MCQ options and through the fill in the blanks options, or write a correct answer to the question which is posted by the teacher. The advantages of Zoho is you can also have registration for joining. This is not available with Microsoft or other options. You have a proper registration where a child can register themselves into this application. You have a session login option where the child will have to log in into the session. The teacher would know whether the child is logged in from how much time to how much time, and the complete statistics would be available with the teacher. And the most important part in Zoho is you have a live session via mobile. It is not compulsory that the children have to have a desktop or a laptop to be a part of the Zoho application. They can use them from their mobiles, and it is mobile friendly. Do remember, it is mobile friendly. And as you have in Microsoft, even you have this in Zoho, the teachers could block the users who are disturbing the classes. The teachers could mute the children in the classroom, and the live conversation with the children is available with Zoho Showtime. Now, you may have a question in your mind. The features are matching everything which Microsoft is giving, Zoho is also giving. Do remember, every web conferencing application or an online teaching application has common features. They know what is important, they have common features, but there are certain applications which have an advantage of chat facility, screen sharing, live streaming, and other options. The UI means the user interface. According to me, Zoho gives a better user interface. The most important thing in Zoho is when they have this live streaming with the students, the teacher can chat, the teacher could raise a poll, teacher could conduct a test, and teacher could even talk to them. This is a two-way communication application. It is not a one-way communication application. With Zoho, you also have a great advantage, that is the attendance module. The teacher could record the attendance of the students who have participated and who are absent for this day of their online classes. Do remember, we do not have this attendance module in the Microsoft or in the Google or in the Zoom. This advantage is only available in this application. Now, coming to Zoho Showtime, there's a big list. I would not like to talk about everything about Zoho, but the important features is overall statistics of the students is available. The teacher can have a complete graph about the child, that what the child is learning, how much time the child is attentive in the online class, and how much time did the child actually participate. In Zoho, the most important thing which Zoho is not giving to its customers, to its users, is Zoho doesn't have two-way video conference facility. That indicates that the teacher can hear the student can see the teacher, but the teacher cannot see the number of students in the web classroom. Please understand, Zoho has only one disadvantage, that is that the teacher cannot see the participants who are participating in this web application. And that is what Zoho is lacking in. Zoho feels that the teacher doesn't need to see the students, and student can see the teacher and hear the teacher, and teacher can hear the students. So I feel it is not a disadvantage, it is a security option where the teacher is not getting distracted while delivering the class and not seeing the students. Now coming to what the teacher requires through this Zoho application. The teacher actually can log in from a mobile, from a laptop, from a desktop. Students can log in from their mobile, from a laptop, and from a desktop. A mobile user student needs to download the Showtime Viewer app in their laptop. It doesn't have, you need to require an app. An app is compulsory to have it in Zoho. Now comes the last and the most important thing. How much does the Zoho actually charge the schools and the teachers? Now Microsoft is only charging the teachers. What Zoho is doing is, initially Zoho gives you a free trial, and after that Zoho gives you an option of pay and use. When you pay and use, the cost varies from 40 rupees to 80 rupees per child per month, depending upon the package that you're taking. Now do remember, it starts from barely 40 rupees per month per student. pay and use, and these commercials are clearly available on the Zoho website. Okay, so the third application which we're going to talk about is the Zoom application. I hope you have heard a lot about Zoom, that Zoom has some security threats. Zoom is actually taking your data. Do remember that every application that you're using today, either Zoom, it could be Zoho, it could be Microsoft Teams or the Google Meet. Any application or app which has been downloaded by you in your mobile takes your complete data. It is not only Zoom or Zoho. Any application that you download has a complete access over the data which is available in your mobile. This is just a general information which I am giving you. Now let's talk about Zoom. Zoom is the most easiest available application to have the web conferencing. The teachers feel it is very easy, the students feel it is very easy, the management is easy. There are two reasons behind this being so easy. The first reason is it is very user friendly, and the second reason is it is free of cost. This is the only application which is available in the market which is not pay by use, and it is only free. Because it is free, you have certain threats for your security, you have certain problems with your mobile, the system can hang sometimes because of the speed and the management of this particular application. Now, what are the advantages of Zoom? Zoom is known to all. The most important advantages of Zoom is you still have a feature called session login, you have custom invite options, you have got live sessions via mobile. These are the common features which every application is giving you. What else is Zoom giving you? It also gives you a user blocking option. It also gives you a control over the session, which in Zoho we call statistics. This is control over the session. And the common feature which is given by all the applications is live chat session. That is also available in Zoom. Now, the more advantages what Zoom gives you, why Zoom is so easily accessible, is you have a screen sharing option, you have a chat facility, and you have a two-way video conferencing facility. I was telling you that Zoho is not having a two-way video conferencing facility, but Zoom is giving you that facility. So do remember, Zoom is where both the user and the teacher can actually see the videos of each other. Now, why should I not choose Zoom? There are disadvantages of Zoom. The first most disadvantage of Zoom is you cannot create a trainer admin. There is no creation option. There is no master creation option. Here in Zoho, you have an option. In Teams, you have an option. But in Zoom, there's no option of creating the trainer or the admin. And invite through updating emails. You cannot invite your user through an email or an SMS. That's the disadvantage of Zoom. The next important thing is material sharing. Before the session, you could not share the important material that you would like to share with the students. Is not possible in the Zoom application. Zoom is only allowing you to have a proper web conferencing, or we could say an online teaching, but with less options. There are disadvantages as there is a size limit for the videos. You don't have a poll creation or an online test option with the Zoom. You cannot create an exam for the students while you're taking an online test. This is possible actually in Zoho. Now, their registration for joining is not possible with Zoom. The material sharing in the live session is not possible. No material sharing in the live session. This is not possible by Zoom. Now, the attendance report, which is possible by Microsoft and Zoho, is not possible by the Zoom. Individual student tests, that is also not possible by the Zoom. Individual student statistics, not by Zoom, but yes by Zoho, and yes by Microsoft Teams. Now, you need to understand every company has their own advantages and disadvantages. By the end of this video, I will share my thoughts that which is the best application to be used for the school. The disadvantage of Zoom, there are 2 points more which you need to clearly understand. This is overall statistics are not possible, and the complete session what a teacher is given to the students is not possible to share in future. Now, what is Zoom? Zoom can work on mobile, Zoom can work on a laptop. Yes, different app features are there for the teachers and for the students. Now, coming to the cost, Zoom is giving the session free, and what I have heard, till September they are planning a free session, and post September there are chances that even Zoom is going to start a pay by use package. Okay, so we're going to talk about the last and the final feature which is in our list is Google Meet. What is Google Meet? The Google, everyone know what is Google. The Google is actually the best search engine available. We use our Gmails, we use everything with Google. Now, what is Google come up with? Google has come up with an option which is called as Google Meet. This is the most easiest and the user-friendly option according to me. This Google Meet can be used by any age people, students, teachers, principals. It can be used in any criteria. Google Meet is set up a standard so high that none other company in India can match up their standards. Every application is a pay and use application. Google is not giving you pay and use. It is completely free of cost. What Google has done is a basic Google Meet application gives you a custom invite option. It gives you invite through uploading an email. You can send email to your students and you could get all the information. Now in Google you have an advantage that live sessions can be taken by a mobile. A teacher doesn't need to have a laptop. A teacher doesn't need to require any kind of a desktop. It is very simple. With a mobile, a teacher can operate this Google Meet application. Live conversation with the students can be taken up with this Google Meet application. The teacher can have a chat session with the children in the same classroom while she is teaching. And this application is giving you an option of two-way video conferencing. The teacher could see the student can see the teacher, both can interact in the live session, they can chat in the live session, teacher could put questions in the session and the children can answer. The live streaming of the student is possible with this Google Meet option. Every application has advantages and disadvantages. Now let us talk about the disadvantages of Google Meet. Now Google Meet has disadvantages. The first disadvantage is you cannot share the material before the session. In Microsoft, yes, you can share. Now talking about Zoho, yes, you could share. In Zoom and in Google Meet, you could not share the material before the session. There is a size limit of the videos. In Google Meet, you could not share the videos and there is a limited size of the videos. Poll exam creation option is not there in Google Meet. This advantage is completely in Zoho only. Now, there is a disadvantage where you cannot create the test, you cannot create exam, there is no registration for joining, there is no session for login. I could call it as session login is only option which is very important, which this Google Meet app doesn't give you. Now coming to user blocking, if you want to block a user in Google Meet, you cannot block a user. Control over the session, the teacher has no control over the session, and the material sharing option, when a teacher wishes to share a document, she could only hold it in her hand and show, but she cannot share it with the children. Now, what is Google Meet? What are the commercials of Google Meet? Google Meet application is free of cost. They have not decided to start the pay and use package. It works on a mobile, it works well on a laptop. The teacher and the student app is same. They don't have different applications. No control over the students is the major option where the Google Meet is lacking in. Now prices, I do not know, as Zoom is not charging, Google is not charging. Both these companies have decided not to charge any money to the users meanwhile. So now let us come to the conclusion. What is the conclusion? I have given you 4 applications. The first application is Microsoft Teams. The second is Zoho. The third is Zoom. And the fourth is Google Meet. Which application is very, very user-friendly? The first important option is being user-friendly. The only application that is being user-friendly is Google Meet. That is the only application which is very, very user-friendly. Which application allows the teachers to conduct tests, to have proper exams, to conduct poll is only Zoho Showtime. This is the only application which allows the teachers to conduct test, poll and records the complete data is only Zoho Showtime. Which application is the most easy to use, easy to log in and easy to log out application? That is this application which is called as Zoom, which everyone are aware of. This is the most easiest login logout application which we call. Now, which application gives more features, but yes, it is complicated? That is Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams gives you major options, but yes, it is a little complicated to use. Now, which application would I suggest you to go with your school? To keep understanding that our teachers are not well versed in technology. Some teachers are first time users of mobile phones. They are the first time users of online teaching. So what you need to understand is, it is not important which company gives you the more feature list. It is important where you have easy login, easy logout, a company where an application which is easily understandable, easy to use. According to me, Google Meet is the only application which is easy to use. Now comes easy to use. Yes, is Google Meet, but which application actually gives us a complete authority to monitor the students, to conduct the exams, have user login, is secured and is easy to use, is Zoho Showtime. Please do remember my words. If you want a complete package, if you want a complete online studying platform, please choose the Zoho Showtime application. Yes, it is pay by use, but for the money that you're paying, you're getting enough of the facilities and you have a complete track of your students in the classroom. The next is, at number 1 is Zoho Showtime according to me. At number 2 is Google Meet. At number 3 is Zoom. And at number 4 is Microsoft Teams. This is based on the usage pattern. I have completely used all these 4 applications. I have given them to the schools. I have seen the school principals using these applications. The teachers, their feedbacks, their testimonials clearly state that Zoho Showtime and Google Meet are the top applications which can be used. Now, the confusion which you have in your mind right now is, whether do I pay and use, whether do I use a free application? First, start using a free application. Let the teachers learn how to teach an online classroom, how to take an online classroom. For that, let's download the Google Meet app, give it to your teachers. A teacher and the principal can have conferencing. You can have a particular meeting and you give them their updates and let them take up the classes. If the teachers are doing very good in the Google Meet application, the next thing is go for Zoho Showtime. Zoho Showtime gives you all the facilities and it gives you a complete track of the classroom management. Now, you would like to go with the Microsoft Teams, then do be prepared that you would require experienced staff who could handle Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams needs to be handled by a proper staff who needs to know what is login, what is logout, how to manage the children. That is very important with the Microsoft Teams. Now, there are some common problems which are there in online classes. The common problem in the online classes are, sometimes the sessions goes out. The screen goes blank. Children are unable to log in. There are network issues. There are issues with the network of the child, network of the teacher. At those situations, what can you do? So this is a common problem which is there with all the schools. Coming to the conclusion of my video, I would like to tell you there are 2 other options which are available for a school, organization or an individual user. The first option is the teachers could create a YouTube channel and they can post their videos related to their subjects, create a playlist, and here what happens is you're not paying anyone and you're using YouTube. While using YouTube, what happens is there's a complete exposure to all the children and the world. A teacher could create a video, a teacher could upload the video and children can see it several times. That's the major advantage of YouTube. The links can be shared by SMS, email, and children can directly access those videos in the YouTube. The second option which is there, which is free of cost, is your own school website. You might be having a school website, a college website, or an institutional website. In this website, you could post the YouTube links and the children can directly go to the school website and see those videos. Now, what has been free is being informed to you. What is available for money is being informed to you. Which is the best application is informed to you. Which is an application which every school needs to use is also informed to you. This video of mine is clearly indicating that there are 4 applications in the market which are used majorly in the schools and colleges. Those are Microsoft Teams, Zoho Showtime, Zoom, and Google Meet. Out of that, there are 2 other options which are YouTube channel and a school website. These are 6 options which a school can use. Now, you need to decide which is the right option for your school. Do you want to take a complete online platform? You have applications where these 4 applications are available for your online training. Do you want to go one-way communication to the students and upload all the subject-wise videos, you have YouTube, you have your school website. Now, except this, do you still have any question in your mind? Do drop me your questions in the comment box and I would surely reply them. Now, why did I make this video? SR Group of Companies is already in the market and giving communication tools for the school. We give an option called as KYC Know Your Child. This KYC Know Your Child also has an option of two-way communication through the mobile app what we give to the schools. But do we have an online web conferencing application? Yes, in KYC you're going to get a web streaming option for the teachers who could directly stream with the students and give them the online studies. Now, for any other queries, any other doubts, do drop your comments in the comment box. Do subscribe our channel and like our video if you would like to see more videos on this. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Take care.